You exercise. You eat right. You're doing everything you're supposed to do, but your energy, your confidence, your drive, they're just not the same anymore. Here's what most men never realize. Sometimes it's not your age, your diet, or even your hormones. It's your medication. That tiny pill you take for your heart, your sleep, or your mood could quietly be sabotaging your sex life. And no one ever told you. I'm going to walk you through the 5 most common medications that can drain your energy and lower your desire, and show you exactly what you can do about it. But before we dive in, let's talk about why you can trust what you're about to hear. I'm Dr. Emily Brooks, a urologist and men's health specialist. Over the years, I've helped thousands of men regain their confidence, not by adding more pills, but by understanding the hidden effects of the ones they're already taking. I've seen it firsthand. Men who thought they were just getting older, when in reality their medication was quietly lowering their testosterone, dulling their desire, and even interfering with blood flow. So today, I'm going to show you what to look for. And more importantly, what you can do to take back control of your body, safely. Let's start with the most common one. Something millions of men over 50 take every morning, thinking it's protecting their heart, when it might actually be affecting their performance. Medication. Number 1. Blood pressure pills, beta blockers, and diuretics. Let's start with one of the most common medications men take after 50. Blood pressure pills. Now, these drugs save lives. They protect your heart, your arteries, and your brain. But some of them, especially beta blockers and diuretics, can also quietly drain your sexual energy. Here's how. Beta blockers, like metoprolol or atenolol, don't just slow your heart, they also reduce blood flow everywhere. That means less circulation where it matters most, leading to weaker erections or slower arousal. And then there are diuretics, or water pills. They help your body release extra salt and water, but they can also wash out essential minerals like zinc, which your prostate and testosterone production depend on. The result? You feel tired, your drive drops, and you might start wondering, is this just aging? When it's really your medication whispering behind the scenes. Now, before you panic, don't stop taking your blood pressure meds. The solution isn't quitting, it's adjusting. There are heart medications that protect your health without hurting your performance. But what if the real culprit isn't your heart medication at all, but something you take to calm your mind? Medication number 2. Antidepressants and anxiety meds, SSRIs and SNRIs. Next up, antidepressants and anxiety medications. These are some of the most prescribed drugs in the world, and for good reason. They help millions of people manage anxiety, depression, and emotional balance. But here's the part few men are warned about. They can numb more than just your mood. Medications like sertraline, Zoloft, fluoxetine, Prozac, or venlafaxine, Effexor, work by increasing serotonin, the feel-good chemical. The downside? Too much serotonin can suppress another critical chemical, dopamine, which fuels your motivation, excitement, and yes, your sexual desire. That's why many men report feeling emotionally stable but physically disconnected. The drive is there in the mind, but the body just doesn't respond the same way. Some describe it as like pressing the gas pedal and nothing happens. The good news? You don't have to choose between mental health and intimacy. Many urologists and psychiatrists now work together to adjust doses, timing, or even add natural dopamine support, so you can feel balanced and vital. But here's where it gets tricky, because even if your mood is stable, another medication category might be silently blocking your body's ability to respond altogether. And chances are, you've taken it at least once in your life. It's sitting right there in your medicine cabinet. Medication number 3, acid reflux and stomach meds, PPIS. Here's one that surprises almost every man I talk to. Acid reflux medications, the kind you see in every pharmacy aisle. Drugs like omeprazole, Prilosec, or esomeprazole, Nexium, are designed to calm heartburn by lowering your stomach acid. But that same acid plays a critical role in absorbing key nutrients like magnesium, vitamin B12, and zinc, all of which directly influence testosterone and nerve function. Think about it this way. Without those nutrients, your body can't convert food into energy, hormones, or nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for healthy blood flow. So while your stomach may feel better, your energy, mood, and performance may start to fade quietly over time. Most men never connect the dots. They just notice less motivation, weaker erections, and slower recovery after intimacy, not realizing their heartburn pill may be part of the issue. Now, if you're thinking, that's just stomach medicine, what else could possibly have that kind of side effect? Wait until you hear about the next one. It's one of the most commonly prescribed drugs for men over 50, and it directly interferes with your testosterone production at the source. Medication number 4, cholesterol drugs, statins. Now let's talk about one of the most prescribed medications for men over 50. Statins, the cholesterol-lowering drugs like Lipitor, Crestor, or Simvastatin. These medications save lives by protecting your arteries and reducing the risk of heart attack, but there's a catch most men never hear about. Statins can quietly reduce your testosterone levels. Here's why. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. It's the raw material your body uses to produce hormones. So, when you artificially lower cholesterol too much, you also reduce your body's ability to create that essential male hormone. The result? Gradual fatigue, loss of muscle tone, and a subtle but persistent drop in sexual interest. You may not even notice it happening. It's like someone slowly turning down a dimmer switch over time. On top of that, some statins can reduce CoQ10, the enzyme your cells use for energy production. Less CoQ10 means weaker stamina and lower drive. Now, before you toss your medication bottle in frustration, don't. Statins are lifesavers. The key is balance, supporting your hormone and energy systems while protecting your heart. But there's still one last category that affects more men than you think, and this one doesn't lower hormones or blood flow. It blocks your brain's ability to even feel desire. Medication number 5, sleep aids and allergy drugs, antihistamines and sedatives. And finally, we have one of the most overlooked but powerful libido killers, sleep aids and allergy medications. Drugs like Benadryl, Unisom, Zyrtec, and even certain prescription sedatives work by blocking a chemical in your brain called acetylcholine. It's what helps your body stay alert, focus, and, interestingly enough, feel aroused. When acetylcholine is suppressed night after night, you may notice more than just grogginess in the morning. Your brain's connection to physical desire weakens. Erections may become slower to respond, and that sense of mental spark can start to fade. Combine that with the fatigue many men already feel after 60, and it's a recipe for frustration and confusion. You might think, is it my hormones, my heart, my mind? When the truth might be sitting right there on your nightstand. Now here's the good news. If any of these medications sound familiar, you don't need to panic or quit cold turkey. There are smarter, safer ways to protect your health and restore your vitality. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how to do that. The doctor-approved fixes that can help your body bounce back naturally. The fix. How to restore your vitality safely. All right, so you've just learned how common medications can quietly drain your energy, mood, and desire. But here's the encouraging truth. For most men, these effects can be reversed, safely and naturally. Step 1. Never stop a medication on your own. These drugs are prescribed for important reasons. What you want to do instead is have an honest conversation with your doctor. Tell them exactly what you're noticing: fatigue, loss of drive, changes in mood, and ask whether your current dosage or medication type could be adjusted. Step 2. Support your body while you protect your health. If you're on blood pressure or cholesterol medication, talk to your doctor about adding CoQ10 and magnesium. Both are proven to support energy production and circulation. If you use reflux meds, focus on replenishing zinc and B12, or consider diet changes that help reduce reflux naturally, like eating earlier in the evening and cutting back on acidic foods. Step 3. Prioritize sleep, movement, and stress control. You'd be amazed how much better your hormonal and vascular systems perform when you sleep deeply, move daily, and let your nervous system unwind. Remember, your vitality isn't lost. It's just waiting for you to support it again. And if you're wondering how long it takes to notice a difference or which natural habits help you rebound fastest, that's exactly what we'll cover next. Because once you start fixing the root causes, your energy and confidence often come roaring back faster than you think. Here's what I want every man over 50 to know. Your body is remarkably resilient. Even if medications have taken a quiet toll on your energy or your sex life, you can restore that spark with the right approach. Once your blood flow improves, your hormones stabilize, and your nerves recover, it's like turning the lights back on in a room you thought had gone dim. And it doesn't take years. Many of my patients notice positive changes within just a few weeks of small, consistent improvements. Start by listening to your body. Notice how you feel before and after taking your meds. Track your sleep, mood, and desire for a week. That data helps your doctor and helps you reconnect with how your system's responding. Then, support your recovery. Eat nutrient-dense foods rich in zinc, omega-3s, and antioxidants. Stay hydrated, move daily, and give your body what it needs to heal. Because when your circulation, hormones, and confidence align again, everything else starts working better too.